Mr. Passport has lived and died 1,000 lives. I have tried desperately to route this in a very expedient, easy to edit way, and it just simply has not been easy. This game is fucking hard, and it refuses to give you luck when you need it, where you need it, and how you need it, in front of the camera. I want to explain a few things that I'm doing, run through a start to finish walkthrough on how to get your passport, right? It's not going to be a quick guide. I've come to accept that. It won't be like this quick 20-minute thing that I can just show you how to do everything, and it's a very long, involved process. Like, I'm obviously going to have to grind a lot off, like, you know, without the recording. First things first, we're going to enter our tenement, and we're not going to open the menu that we're allowed to open with H. We are not going to hit H at all while we're in our tenement. We're going to discover these 3 apartments. We're going to walk into all of them. That's it. Then we're going to go talk to Malone and tell him, what do you mean? That sounds good. I have to go. Yeah. Right? We're not going to hit H. You are not going to hit H because we are going to abuse a bug where Jameson, I think I got everything here. Jameson, the contractor, will be able to upgrade these apartments if we do not open our H menu until we talk to him. But before we go back over to see him, we're going to run over here to these houses. And you're going to be careful here because you can get hurt. We're going to jump on this roof. We're going to jump on this roof. We're going to jump on this roof. And then we're going to go in this door. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to go through this door. We're going to pick up a sledgehammer and some other stuff. The sledgehammer is very important. I'm going to talk to Jameson. My name is Mr. Passport. And then see if we can upgrade these without having to clear them out, which is very important for us for time. You can clear them out. It obviously will help you to have them cleared out, but not strictly necessary. We are going to need to upgrade the basement. So right now we're thinking about a lot of things right now. We're upgrading 1 apartment to advance the quest. We're upgrading 5 apartments to advance the quest. For like a total of 6, and we're also going to want to upgrade the basement so that we can have access to our Mineshaft underneath the basement. Now that's thinking way ahead, but we do need to do that because grinding the basement materials can be quite a slog if you are not lucky with the rail spawns. That's literally all that's in here. This is the man, Aleksi, that we're going to move into floor 2, apartment, whatever this is, 4. Aleksi is the easiest to please tenant. He only needs 2 things in order to be recruited. He needs a wall upgrade and a bathroom upgrade. To review, we're thinking about 3 specific upgrades and like 6 general upgrades. We are thinking about Aleksi's wall and bathroom upgrades. We are thinking about basement upgrades, which need a whole cascade of different resources. We're easily able to buy any of the dynamite that we need, and it's never luck dependent. It is always very consistent to just get all the dynamite you would ever need. 2 things that have been very inconsistent are the materials for the tenement on the surface, so the materials for the basement and the different floor or different apartment upgrades, and the materials for the mine upgrade. This is going to be one thing that you're going to want to get very good at doing, is just running through some of these key areas: sheet metal, pipes, tarps, nails. Duct tape has not been an issue. Construction materials en masse, and very specific ones like rails are difficult to come by. And we don't have the advent of spawning at like a reasonable time. We spawn in at somewhere close to midnight, I think, and so nothing is open. We will try to start progress on one apartment to advance the quest along so that we can open up Deekula B. Now that we've exhausted A and C, you will need to come out here and get at least one upgrade started, I believe. Are we really that far off from this? 2? Do you happen to have them, sir? You do! Exactly what I need. He's such a G, dude. Always has exactly what you need. So, I'm going to start this guy's bathroom upgrade. 320. We're going to need to get some money. And then once we're done with that, we're going to come back down to this room right here and explore it a little bit. We'll exchange everything for real money. And then we're going to be careful in here, but we can pick up a lot of different stuff in this room. We can pick up a flashlight and 1 stick of dynamite, even though that alone is not very useful. And we will get an upgrade to the flashlight, but there's also the fuse. Got some money and stuff we can sell to the one stop when we go over there. And then it's very important that you do not start another upgrade, even if you have the resources for it, before going to talk to Malone, because it won't count towards this next goal that we're heading towards. So, we're going to go over here, we're going to go talk to Malone immediately. Started it, and he is going to tell us to go to the bottom of Tenement B, if I can get out of dialogue with him. We're going to go to the bottom of Tenement B and start 5 upgrades. One of those upgrades I'm trying to get to be the basement. While it's not necessary that it's the basement, this is going to help us reduce the number of times we need to travel forward into the future. We're going to do more of these fireplace upgrades because these are very cheap. But importantly, we're going to have one of the upgrades be our basement. So we're going to do 3. Then our basement is going to be the other one, and that's going to be a lot of our OC, but we're going to have a lot to spend, so don't worry about it. So what we're going to do now is probably travel to the point in the future where we have access to the 2 shops. It's extremely likely that I'm going to sacrifice sanity here because of the intensity of the alcoholism. And so that immediately destroys your sanity. And so what you're going to do is come up here. And to recover a little bit of it, we're going to shower. And this will bring us back up to the point where we can do... Wow, the buff is just crazy. We're going to just sit here until it stops going up. Ooh, it's going down. Alright. Hopefully. I think that actually might have been the other Olu that I drank. Drink an Olu, talk to him. Do the skip. And I think this is actually a successful glitch, so I'm going to wait till the following Tuesday. There we go. I'll loot, come up here. I did travel pretty far, so I might get the shower buff again. But I think importantly what we're going to do first, right, is because Malone told us to go to the Speakeasy. And the Speakeasy is a very easy money opportunity for you early on. Especially since you have to do these quests to get access to the passport. You can consider it like almost necessary. Just so that you have access to all the resources, but basically we're going to pick up 10 sugar from right here. Yeah, 10 sugar and 5 yeast. I'm going to check out with it. I'm also going to actually, oops, 150, give her the receipt, because I don't want, grab these, get out of here. We're going to go to the Speakeasy, and then when we talk to the man in the Speakeasy, I think he'll unlock Deekula B for us. And the money that this guy gives you. By running over here too, and he's open now, right? So we can go with this and get some plywood. I must have gotten like all of the random stuff assigned exclusively to alcohol, because this is like the most severe alcoholism I've ever experienced in the game. Alright, I don't know if I've been in here yet, so we're going to talk to this lady, ask why she was evicted, ask if she has any evidence, can I get the keys, and then we're going to click this, go through here, unlock this, go through here, there's some stuff in here, paint, duct tape, just a few things, and then we're going to crack these open. We're gonna grab her keys. We don't need the jar of dart, right? We'll grab those because they're very expensive. We don't actually need them for the upgrades. We're gonna go to this apartment. Hello, lady. We'll grab a few of her things. Oh, this is a great spawn. Look at that. All that orange. We're gonna keep going up here, right? To what's-his-face's room. I'm gonna give him a little knock on the door. We're gonna tell him we want to talk. Tell him we want Penty. Correct and mash. He's gonna unlock it. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna select mostly the middle options. And then sugar. And then, so the stuff we bought earlier, we give to him now. I'm here for the stuff you need, give it to him. And then you can haggle about a payment and stuff, but I just kind of want to get out of the dialogue. Talk to this gentleman and get paid. He gives us a sizable amount of RM, and that is just opens up a lot of resources for us, because we'll still need at least 75 to bribe somebody with, and we need to pay for the upgrades to finish on at least the wall upgrade, bathroom upgrade for Aleksi for floor 2 apartment 4, right? And we'll need to pay for the finished upgrade on the basement in order to access it. And for it to count towards the mine upgrade, because you have to have the basement be unlocked in order to upgrade the mine to level 1. So, there we go. Weird, okay. So, we only need one more. And this is going to be the wall, right? We're going to do the wall, and then we're going to do... Oops. We're going to do basement upgrade 1, which is 6,500. Alright, let's go sell in the plaza. Real quick. Run over to the one stop. Sell everything else to them. We're going to talk to him. What are you selling? Let's see. Sell this stuff to him. 324, 822. We'll take it. Alright, let's get the basement first. Cool. Let's get floor 2's walls next. We just need a bit of hardware. And walls. So, I think that was all 5, right? Getting started. Tell Malone about the renovations. Now, after this part, we're going to need to move somebody in. We're going to need to move Aleksi into the floor that we prepared for him. So we're still going to need some of the RM to pay for those things, but I don't think the walls are finished since we just started them. So what we're going to do is talk to Malone. He's going to update the quest for us, and then we're going to fast forward into the future after getting that alarm clock from Kolhola. We definitely need to pay for the floor 2 and basement upgrades, but everything else we can just leave. Right, and so now we need a tenant. I'll check these. Ooh, that's perfect, dude. We're time traveling into the wall upgrade, and floor 2, apartment 4 is finished. Last resort time. Damn. I don't think that was quite it. I think we'll probably need more jail time. Wow, this is a long one. Wonder what dictates that. Pocket antidepressants. Alright, we got him. So, that's it. Complete the final payment. Now we go to this dude. The top of Deekula C. Aleksi. We get him moved up in here. And that's it. That's that guy's satisfied. So we can go back to Malone and proceed the quest. And then he'll tell us to start dealing with the actual passport end. Alright, he's telling you about Robin, who's underground, or in the Bazaar. But to get to the Bazaar, we have to go through the mines first. So, right now what we're going to do is investigate a passport seller in Deekula C. Now, there is no passport seller in Deekula C, but there is Mobelmann, who should still be open. God, I hope he's open. Oh, thank God. Alright, we're going to talk to you. Do you sell passports? I heard someone sells passports. About 50. Okay, 75. There we go. And he tells me to go to Tenement B and go up a few floor, or up a floor and talk to Passmore, who lives there in Tenement B. Go up here. Passless. I want to buy a passport. Yes, I'm in. He tells us the code just there. We'll pick that up. Alright, now we're gonna go over here. Check this. Grab these. Unlock this. The code to this store is what he just told us. 4027. And we're gonna head through this door with this pipe thingy, this hand wheel. We're gonna go over here. By this point, we need to remember that we have to bring our fuses with us to this area, but we will be able to get them back. We're gonna go here and go boom, boom, boom. We're gonna go blam, 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 and then we're gonna open this. Come through here. We're gonna have a sledgehammer with us too. We're gonna go through here with the fishies. We're gonna smack these. I don't know. It's just not that difficult to get the the specific upgrades you need. We're gonna click here. Remember to click the ladder. That's what updates the quest. I'm gonna run back through and go back up to Passmore, and he's gonna tell us about Eliana. But we're going to remember to take all these, because these aren't needed anymore. Unless you want to do specific things in this room. Once again, we're going to tell him that the bank door is locked, and then he's going to tell us about Eliana. We're going to talk to Eliana, and then she's going to tell us about the priest. When we go to visit the priest, we're going to go to Deekula B. She's going to give us the keys to his apartment, and we're going to remember to bring at least one of the fuses with us when we go to his apartment. You don't have to bring all three with you. I'm going to talk to Eliana here. And she's going to tell you to go and talk to a priest. She's going to give you the keys. There's a lot of stuff in here that you can loot, but again, we don't need that many things where we're going. I'm going to put the fuse right here behind his door. We're going to unlock the door. We're going to talk to him. That updates the quest, and then we're going to take the fuse back out of the door. We're going to come over here behind him, and I'm going to pick up these two things and the note, and that's it. But there's a lot more stuff in here for you to take if you are interested. And she's going to give us the code for another door in Deekula B that we unlocked earlier. Alright, and she gave us the code for the basement of Deekula B. We're gonna head through this storage door, head down here, ring the doorbell, Mr. Passport, Lucas, and we're gonna go through. Probably hit that point a long time ago. There's a bunch of loot in here, but I would just recommend talking to this person first. And then get through this. How can I find him? She's gonna ask you to look for Hanss. I can look for him. She gives us the keys. You can't access these keys until talking to her, so just talk to her first. Then we can open and loot everything. This door becomes unlocked. Planks and a few other things, but we're going to go through the mines here first. And we do need a fuse for this door that we're going to encounter up here, this little elevator. But we're provided that fuse, so it's not that big of a deal if you don't have one at this point. There's the fuse right there. Grab that. There's also a little box over here. Can sometimes have dynamite in it. Didn't get lucky today, so we're going to put a fuse in here. And we're going to head down here. We're going to spend a little bit of time looting here. Hey, look at those 4 rails. Oh my god. Backpack we can sell for money. I'm going to keep that dynamite out, because I know we'll need it soon, but I'm going to keep going this way. Open a few more boxes on our way down, but we're going to go over to the Erickson settlement over here. We are in the mines. What are we doing time-wise? And really what we're going to do immediately is probably just try to pick this. But if I don't get it within this stack, I'm going to go and get the mine car. Because ultimately it's just as quick, and I need these lockpicks for other things. Alright, this is what we're trying to open. The game is gracefully giving us a save here, but I'm going to make a manual one. Alright, yeah, see? Way worth it. Alright, and so here presents our first big hurdle, and the reason why we had to upgrade the basement at all is because through these rocks, through these several layers of rocks really, are big doors. I don't think we have the boom to blow up right now. There's another layer of doors over there. Or rocks. Alright, but we're going to be coming back here soon after we go to the store in the service area, which is open 24/7. Come over here. You don't have to do this parkour. You can just come over here normal. He's going to bitch and moan at us. We're going to tell him we're Mr. Passport. And he's going to tell us to go and talk to the guy upstairs. And we're going to ask him if he's got anything for us. And he does not have the rail that we need. That is incredibly depressing. But we're going to check back at midnight. Let's go look at what the thing is and pin it. I'll talk to Nikita or whatever this guy's name is. He's going to tell us to go and clear and then upgrade the tenement. Even if he doesn't tell us to do it right now. That's it. That's all I need. And then we go in here. We're going to go in here. And he's going to have all the dynamite we need. In this service area, there's also an elevator that leads back up to the surface. So if we go over here to this weird looking radio tower with the vertical windows, we go up these stairs through this door. Very big loading screen for such a small room, but we're going to go through this room to the next door. Then we're going to run along this catwalk. And we're going to find a fuse box at the end of it. Not going to find anything up here for our efforts, but we're going to put this We're going to put a fuse in this fuse box. And then this elevator will be able to go through all 3 levels of the service area. And you'll never have to go through these loading screens again. Alright. Now, we're going to turn these. We're not going to go that direction. We're going to go this direction. We're going to turn all of these so that this route is open. I don't think there's another. There is, but this is fine. We're going to make sure all these pivots are turned so that we can just go straight back to the Erickson claim. And I'm not worried about the traffic tickets, but you ought to be. If you are planning on keeping this save, you might be interested that, you know, to keep under 10 miles per hour while you're exiting, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go as fast as I can. Alright, and I'm pretty sure I don't need to use this anymore, so we're just going to leave that there. We do need to open our tenement up, so we'll do that in a second, but we're going to do this first. This is the... Oh! Open that up. Head through here, and this is kind of the last little barrier that we have before we need to do the mine, right? And so now we need the basement. But what we have to do next is clear our tenement access so that we can upgrade the mine. We talk to this guy. Yeah, I cleared it out. Gives us a little bit of money. And he tells us, we ask him, has anyone been here lately? Did you let him in? Can you let me in? And then he tells us you need a bunch of stuff. And then he eventually just tells you you need these papers. And what the papers basically say is, and if you're like you kind of understand this quest and you know what to do, if you're thinking that you can input the code here at this point, you are unable to. There's no power. So that's why we're upgrading the basement and bothering to do any of that. At this point now we're looking for rails, because those are the only things that are going to prevent you from being able to upgrade to your mine. And there's one rail down here. We're going to grab this real quick, but we're going to go back to our tenement access area. Oh, we'll pick these guys open. I forgot these were here too. These could have rails in them in just time. Oh, they do. Look at that. Windsteads too. Some lucky Windsteads. Alright, we're going to go to the tenement access area. We're going to blow it open with all our... I think we have enough. We should only need 21. 9 plus 10. And then the tenement access keys are in this break room right here. Right here on the desk. Pick them up, head out. We're going to unlock tenement resource, or tenement access area. And then there's going to be 3 layers of these rocks. Oh, okay, they might require 24. Might need to go get another piece of dynamite somewhere. But that's very easy. We'll also need other resources from that store, so we might just go back to that other store and then ride the lift up. There we go. So that was 8. 8. Crap. I think the final one's 7? I don't know though. It might also be 8. Should be it. Oh, no, there's one more. Look at that. I think it's 3, though. I can build. I just need 2 more dynamite. I'm going to go back to the service area. I'm going to loot and get some dynamite from the store, and then I'll be back. It did. It even has more this time. Alright, tenement access. Check. Alright, Kenny. What do we need? Of course you have to pay. Right, we got that soon. And this one will just need the logs that I have upstairs. Dude, we have everything. We have everything! The logs that we have upstairs and the fucking 9 pieces of wood. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna get our shit, we're gonna sleep, we're gonna advance to and pay Jameson. We're gonna ascend the service elevator that we just unlocked by going up here. I'm gonna call it first. I'm gonna call it. Refill our thing. I'm gonna head upstairs. Right, what are we doing? What else are we doing? We are heading upstairs to grab the logs. Oh, that's it. Got it. 13 hours, alright. Hey, yes! Fuck yes! There we go, $100 to the basement. We should need 9 pieces of wood. Yep, got them. And 5 logs. There we go. Now we just need to skip to that. Yes, it did work! Final return trip to OS Mining Services right here. I need a renovation, basement, pay for it, 200 RL. Alright. Now, we should be able to talk to this guy and go like, hey, we're done with the tenement thing. We did it. We upgraded the mine. Let me into the thing. And he should just be like, alright, bro, here you go. Here's the thing. Go talk to management. So we're going to go down here. Talk to this brother. We're going to go, business with the tenement. It's taken care of. Yeah, I heard about that. Blah, blah, blah. So, go to this lady at the office. Let's asswipe. Alright. Management office is right over here. We'll go right here. I don't really know what we're getting. There you go. Giving him, or giving her this. And we're getting this back. Now we can go down to that one area and have her let us in. Alright, and then we're going to head back down to this tunnel. We got the paperwork we need, so we should be allowed to just open up that big door. Talking to this man, we're going to save here real quick. And now permission. It's like, I don't like this, blah blah blah. The door code is 1224. But I think what's important is that he turned the door on. Yeah, power's on. We open up this door. We get our 2 fuses out. And if you're worried about radioactivity here, don't be. This little area here. And you don't need to move the empty one, I don't think. But we got these locked up. Let's just get our stuff back real quick. Dosimeter, iodine filters. Given us some ticks, but like I said, this is not terrible. We're gonna take damage here, I think, no matter what. I'm gonna wait until the last minute. And yeah, it broke open this time. And so what we need to do is, I think, bring the radioactive waste down there, right? And that's where the dangerous radiation is, right? So don't go down there. I think we're actually alright. I think we're connected. Jesus, dude. This stupid game. Dangerous poop levels. Alright. Should be all we need. Uncouple. Is it green? It is green. Let's go. Alright. That's the rules, by the way. You go ahead and pause and tell me if you understand that. Quick. I need to poop. Take a little poopy and iodine. Alright, that was Hans's place. And now we can take the gas mask off if we want, but I'm just going to keep it on because I'll be real quick in here. We're going to go up through his house. Up, up, up. We're going to look at stuff. We're going to click stuff. We're going to blow this up. I think there's another one over there. Importantly, it gives you these. I think I have radiation or something going on. We're going to follow this road all the way up. We're going to be careful not to fall on anything. And then we're going to go through here, this little tunnel. We're going to see this big car. We're going to see this big gate. And if you bring the Ozrat out over here, you'll see other stuff. Oh no, a Dedgeman. I'm not going to do it though. You feel free to do that if you so wish, but that's it. That's how you get to find out where Hanss is. Now, all we need to do is go talk to Anya. And then once we tell Anya what we found, we can go to Eliana and she will print us our passport. Or she will take the photo for our passport. Yeah, right. I'm going to tell him about the red mushrooms and this guy's going to chime in. This isn't necessary for the passport, doing whatever he's asking. I'm not going to lament on this too much. Spoilers, but you're going to get through this dialogue. And then we're going to go tell Eliana about what we found too. Yep, and then we take the passport. She looking crazy with this low sanity. Alright, she told us how many days, but I'm just gonna wait like a week and then come back. I believe. I did it! Oh, fucking dude. That's crazy. Here we are. It's passport day. All you should have to do at this point is go home, go to your apartment at the ground floor, look at the ground. It should be right there in the pile, waiting for you to grab it. Alright, moment of truth, 16 expired invoices. We got our passport though, look at that. Forged passport and 100,000 expired invoices. It is a very big hurdle to get this passport. I'm hoping that the Bazaar update for which this passport was created will be coming out soon. It sounds like it's going to be fucking amazing from everything that I've seen. But that's it, that's how to get your passport before it comes out. Make sure you do it. Clear these things and you can bring a minecart down here. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.